I'm Taisha Valenzuela. I'm a senior here at the University of Rio Grande. I'm a chemistry major, and I'm from Lancaster, Ohio, so not too far from here, but close enough to home that I can still go home, but far enough away where I can still call this place home. I actually visited here a couple of times before deciding I actually wanted to attend. And every time I visited, my tour guides were helpful, knowledgeable, and willing to answer any of the questions that I had. Each one made me feel welcome here in the sense of whenever I did have a tour, and I think I came on 3 or 4, which is quite a few, but they always were waving at people whenever they saw them, whether it was just a simple hey or a full conversation, and it made me feel like I could call this place home because it was just so personable and homey, for lack of a better word, but it was homey. So that's what made me decide I wanted to come here. And on one of my visits, I actually got to see one of the labs because I was considering chemistry as my major, which I loved. I actually got to meet one of the upperclassmen, and she told me about the senior project that she was working on. So I got an insight onto what that looked like. And I'm in my senior year now, so I'm working on my senior project now. So just looking back on that, it's like, wow, amazing from where I was to where I am now. And I chose chemistry because, as frustrating as it can be sometimes, it's also really satisfying knowing that I accomplished something that no one else has accomplished thus far. My senior project has a lot to do with campus because I love the campus here. I love the atmosphere, I love the people, and I just love being here. But my senior project has a lot to do with the water here on campus. I'm testing it, so I get to use a lot of the instruments in the instrumentation lab that we have. I'm using the ion chromatograph to test for cations and anions in water, and I'm going to do a presentation at RISE, which is just a presentation area that we have in April. So I'm looking forward to doing that and just showing my appreciation for the campus to use my senior year to better the campus. So my recommendation to anyone that's interested in the University of Rio Grande is when you come to visit, definitely, or before you come to visit, I would definitely reach out to the science department and see if you can have the opportunity that I have in seeing the instrumentation lab and all of the labs in general to see what you would be getting to work with when you're me.